Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is RPHPia and welcome to the platform of Pharmaphilia once again with a new video of the basic concepts of genetic. This is basically the continuity of previous video. So let's begin the video with a new topic, that is medical genetics. When studying the rare disorders, 6 general patterns of inheritance are observed, that is autosomal recessive, autosomal dominant, X-linked recessive, X-linked dominant, codominant and mitochondrial inheritance pattern. So what is the autosomal recessive? As the name indicates, recessive, that means the parents must have two alleles of the same trait to be dominant. Now what is this? The disease appear in male and female children of the unaffected parents. What does it mean? Both parents, father and the mother, as you can see, is a half color. That means both of the parents have a single recessive gene or the single gene or the single allele. That's why father and mother doesn't show the disease pattern. But if this pattern is visible in the children, then what does it mean? Father and mother both have the recessive allele that can be transferred to their children. So there is 50% chances of carrier children, 25% chances of the unaffected son, and the 25% chances of the affected daughter. What is an autosomal dominant? Affected male and female appear in each generation of the pedigree. Again, I'm repeating, this is the pedigree, what you can see in the picture. Affected mother and the father transmit the phenotype, that it means the physical characteristic, to both the son and the daughter, and it's belong to the 22 chromosomes, not the 23. That's why it is called the autosomal. And why it is called as the dominant? Because one allele is enough to cause the disease to their offspring. Now the example of the autosomal dominant disease is Huntington's disease. Now the next pattern is X-linked recessive. As the name indicates, it belongs to the 23 chromosome and X gene present on both the male and the female. So many more male than female show this disorder. All the daughter of an affected male are the carriers. What does it mean? Father have the father have the X chromosome, so father transfer their X chromosome to their daughter. So if the father having the allele that causing the disease, then it must be transferred to their daughter, because father share their X chromosome that will be transmitted to their daughter. So daughter must be the carrier, but unfortunately if the mother is also the carrier, it share her X chromosome to the daughter. Now daughter is not the carrier, it contains the disease. None of the sons of an affected male show the disorder or are carrier. Example, hemophilia. Now X-linked dominant affected male passes the disorder to all the daughter, but none of their sons. Why? Because it is X-linked, and male passes this to daughter, not to the son, because to the son it share his Y chromosome, not the X chromosome. Affected heterozygous female married to the unaffected male passes the condition to half their sons and daughters. And the example of this disease is fragile X syndrome. Now the codominant inheritance, two different versions of the gene can be expressed, and each version make a slightly different protein. Both alleles influence the genetic trait or determine the characteristic of the genetic condition. For example, ABO locus, that means ABO blood group, it inherited in the previous, that is a codominant inheritance pattern. Now the mitochondrial inheritance, this type of inheritance apply to genes in the mitochondrial DNA. Mitochondrial disorder can appear in every generation of a family and can affect both male and female, but father do not pass mitochondrial trait to their children. And this is the example, that is a LHON. I hope you got some of the concept from this video. Now point to capture what is the definition of DNA, mitochondria and a chromatid. Also mitosis. Mitosis is a process by which a cell separates its duplicate genome into the identical halves. Meiosis is the process that transforms one diploid in the four diploid cell. Reciprocal cross, a cross with the phenotype of each sex reserved as compared with the original cross to test the role of the parental sex on inheritance pattern. A pair of crosses of the type of this genotype A, that is a female, and a genotype B, that is a male, and a genotype B crosses with the genotype A. So that's all with this video and this topic. Meet with a new topic of genetics in the next video. Hope you got some basic concept of the genetics and it will help to understand the genetics of antimicrobial resistance. Thank you so much for watching the video. Take care and Allah Hafiz.